to you.
It's Grandpa's 90th birthday party.
Grandfather, you,
We're at
me,
Snuffy's
Dominic,
in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. We've got the video going here.
Right here.
We've got a music station here. We have his 2 crowns here. And the album for signing. The boutonniere. The What Happened in 1925 sign. 3 balloons of red, white, and blue. And the big 90. We've got the plates for the cake, napkins, little 90 confetti, and we've got the pictures table in chronological order. We've got, again, another one of those What Happened in 1925 sign. Poster board. We've got the 90 centerpieces and the gifts table. We're in the terrace room. It says terrace. And this is the room from the outside. We've got about 40 people coming.
Going this way, right around here.
Oh, we're going the other way.
We got a nice room here for you.
Wow.
Got it decorated nice. Look how nice.
Wow.
Look at this over here.
What a big room. Oh my God.
How nice we got it decorated.
I don't believe it.
I can't believe it. You can't believe it?
Remember that, dude?
Look all the pictures.
I'm videoing. I'm taking your video. I'm videoing.
I got 2 video photographers.
Grandpa, do you see everything?
I'm going to take a look.
Okay. Yeah, we've got 90 confetti. And we've got little 90 centerpieces.
Wow.
Really good about those things.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We've got look at this. 90 years ago, when Walter was born in 1925.
Wow.
It says what things cost. The average cost of a home was $78.90. Yeah, and then look, a handsome little boy named Walter J. Froelich was born on December 21st in Jersey City, New Jersey. See that right there?
Yeah, I can't read it though.
Okay. You have your magnifying glass?
I have it in my bag.
In your bag? Okay.
Yeah.
And then we've got these pictures in chronological order. Who's in it, where it was, and when.
I know.
You know that
You
one?
were large then.
So George worked with Grandpa's father.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Good morning. Good.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. You work together.
Yeah. George worked with Grandpa's father, right?
Yep.
What town do you live in?
Woodbridge.
Oh, you're in Woodbridge. Oh, okay.
Yeah, much taller
Well, he
she
lived
is.
in
She's got high heels on. She's cheating.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Was born on December 21st in Jersey City, New Jersey. See that right there?
Yeah, I can't read it though.
Okay. You have your
That's a good
magnifying glass?
I have it in my bag.
In your bag? Okay.
Yeah.
And then we've got these pictures in chronological order. Who's in it, where it was, and when.
I know.
You know that one?
You were large then.
90 balloon. Did you see? 90.
Wow.
You see those balloons?
Oh yeah. That's a unique idea.
Yeah. That's a unique idea.
Okay,
Whoa.
where's the music up over there?
The music's over there.
Yeah.
And Grandpa,
What?
we have, should we show him that now?
Dom, here, get a new one.
Yeah. Grandpa, go,
Use mine.
let's show him the video. No,
Go get a new one, Dom.
Kendall, you want to show him?
Oh.
You need your light, Grandpa?
Huh?
Do you need your light?
Tommy?
Do you need your light?
No, I'm, only if I want to read them.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm seeing them fairly good.
I am old. I'm 60.
No, you look different than the picture that you have on Facebook.
Oh, and Maria's here.
Oh, there's my baby.
Your baby. The other old one.
Oh, how are you? How you doing, Mike? Good. How you been? Good to see you. You too. You look different in the picture now because looking at the last time I saw you. You probably have more hair. Great. It's trimmed up.
Video part, but he's in for a lot of surprises with all of the things that you guys have contributed to that video. It also includes his favorite music, Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, the first movement, video clips from various events. So I attended the ETS Ham Picnic this summer. I've been there a few summers now, and I kept taking people aside without Grandpa knowing, videoing them. Then they went back to the table and got the next group of people, and you know, really makes for a special video. I did the same thing.
You've given Walter. And as we now celebrate Walter's 90th birthday, we ask you to bless our meal and those who serve us. Bless Walter and keep him in your care. Be in his heart and guide his way. For life, for love, for Walter's birthday, on my behalf and all of us, 100 good wishes, Walt, and for 1,000 blessings for all of us. And we pray to you now, O Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
For those who don't know, I'm a friend of Walter's. I consider him a very dear friend. We have a lot of things in common, from being born in Jersey City, raised in Jersey City, though he's born a few years earlier than I was. We're a few associations together, the Ham Club together, and we share the interest of radio and electronics. So he's always been there for me, been a special help to me, and I'm kind of very honored to say a few words about him. When I was asked to give the toast, God, all the things that Walter has accomplished in his life, and luckily I see that Kendall and Tiffany did a 3 or 4 page spread on it, Walter. It saved me a lot of trouble. All the things he's done. It's just amazing. I do just want to say that Walter, someone is in need or help with something, he's the first one to step up. It's really amazing. I mean, if have a question, or someone out there in the club, or he belongs to a couple of organizations in an online forum, and it's amazing if you follow it, and these are people from all over the country that are asking, you know, about technical questions and help on this. Waltz is the first one to say, listen, I'll find that answer for you. I'll go look in my archives and find schematics. It's just amazing the time, and then he spends a lot of time on the internet. You know, we all know he has a little bit of a visual problem. It's very difficult, and he spends hours to help other people out. And he's been that way since I've known him. And I think he's a very special person, goes out of his way for everybody, and I'm very proud to just know him for the years I have. So with that, I want to wish everybody, lift your glass.
Here, Grandpa.
We got an extra one. We got it. That's extra. And I want everyone here to wish a special birthday wish to a special person. Happy 90th, Walter.
Yes.
Very nice.
All the things he's done. It's just amazing. We just want to say that Walter is the kind of person that when someone is in need or help with something, he's the first one to step up. It's really amazing. I mean, if have a question, or someone out there in the club, or
Hi, everyone. Okay, so we wanted to do some birthday shout-outs. So we obviously know it's Grandpa's birthday, but his birthday was actually the 21st of December. So happy birthday to Grandpa. We also would like to give a shout-out to Cheryl. Her birthday is today, December 27th. Joe Cash, his birthday. Joe, raise your hand. His birthday is December 23rd. A lot of December birthdays. We have Maria right here. Maria, Grandpa's daughter. Her birthday is December 26th. Was December yesterday. Anyone else have a birthday in December or January coming up?
December 16th.
Jeff?
January 1, 2, 3.
Very good, wow. Drew?
January 7th.
Happy birthday.
Really? My father's
My
birthday.
son's birthday is
It's
same.
today.
No, same day as well.
Oh, the 21st, DJ. DJ's birthday is the one. Happy birthday to Grandpa. Okay, so now we wanted to say some speeches, a tribute to our grandfather. So I'll start and then hand the microphone over to Kendall, and then we'll open it up if anyone wants to come up, and then we'll have Grandpa say a few words. He's been anxious to say some words to everybody today.
You want to close those doors?
Yeah, go ahead, Don. Okay, and you guys can hear me in the back, okay? Okay.
Now it's better, right?
Grandpa, you can hear me? Okay. Okay, through the years, Grandpa would tell us stories about his life and his amazing experiences. So one day, Kendall said to me, we really should start to assemble all these stories and facts about his life because it's truly remarkable. He's lived an amazing life, very diverse, many hobbies, many activities in his life. So we did. And here's a medley of Grandpa's life from the voice of Walter J. Froelich himself. I was born in Jersey City in 1925 to parents Matilda and Walter Froelich. Meta Dilger, born on Madison Street in Hoboken. That's the Hoboken table right there. In the spring of 1894, his mother was born, and his father was Walter John Froelich, same as my name. My father may have been born in Jersey City, but we're not certain. Around January 1st, 1896. I am the grandson of Gustav and Anna Fuchs Froelich, who came to America around the mid-1800s or before. During the Depression of the 1930s, people were very poor and there was very little work. Beef was at a premium that very few could afford. The best cuts were out of the question, and the only affordable to the upper class. My mother made beef soup using bones. It was not until the late 1930s that she could buy some beef. To make meatloaf, she would take stale bread and soak it in water until it was soft. She would break it up, mix it with the chopped beef, and add several eggs and some chopped onion. She would then mix that all together in a mixing bowl. Many times I helped with the bread and the mixing. By adding the bread, she was able to have more to feed all 8 in the family. I passed the entrance exams for Stevens Institute, also in Hoboken, even though I had only 1 year of high school. My IQ at age 18 was 139. Grandpa, you're so smart. I'm a World War II veteran in the Army Air Corps, and I was a radio repairman on the ground stationed in Spinazzola, Italy. I arrived there in February 1945 and and left in May of 1945. There were 6 men to a tent. We slept on cots. I improvised a stove for heat using 55-gallon drums of aircraft gasoline for fuel and a smaller drum for the stove. We had a scavenged aircraft radio for entertainment, which I made an improvised speaker so everyone in the tent could hear it. I was showing my ham skills even back then. During my younger years, I had to have 3 meals a day. Immediately after leaving Naples, I applied for extra. After all were fed, including the crew, my job was to mop the eating area. No bill, and I would seal the envelopes. We got along great, and I spoke a lot about my background, which must have impressed him. He got me my first promotion, private first class, while on the boat in Italy. My second promotion, corporal, came after we landed in Trinidad, British West Indies. My third stripe promotion was sergeant, which I got in Brazil. My fourth stripe or promotion was staff sergeant, which was also received while in Brazil. In the early 1840s, Bell Labs was working on the development of semiconductors. In 1943 through 1944, I worked at Western Electric on Saturdays testing the semiconductors for military equipment. Monday to Friday, who I met personally, set up a large tent with folding chairs in the parking lot for a short concert on their electronic organ. They were not manufacturing pipe organs anymore. He also had large stands with all kinds of free food. There were over 1,000 attending this convention. All the concerts in the different cities were by older theater organists from the 20s and 30s. The New York chapter one year had a concert and silent movie starring Gloria Swanson at the Beacon Theater in New York City. And the surprise of the evening was the presence of Gloria Swanson with her son. It was a great surprise to all, including her. The son never a member of ETSNJ, the Electronic Society, Technology Society of New Jersey Amateur Radio Club, which we have many members here today. I started learning about computers in 1980 by subscribing to Byte magazine, the first computer magazine. 3/4 inch thick, 11 by 16, published by hand in New Hampshire. My friend Noel was an electronic engineer and designed microprocessor control systems for pipe organs that he built and I installed. Pipe organs in New York and New Jersey in the 1980s. Casa Italiana's stage lighting control system was a microprocessor system Noel designed and I built, and I installed after I had rewired the Casa stage and auditorium. Kendall and I remember Grandpa as the man in charge of what we always were. Thank you for helping to raise us since we were babies, and for truly caring about us all these years. On this special day, I am thankful for you, my godfather, my grandfather, and my mentor. Happy 90th birthday. There's so much to celebrate. We love you. Woo! Now we'll have Ken on the facts. Okay?
No,
Fact check.
the facts are all very accurate.
Oh, okay.
I thank you very much for doing that. It's bringing back memories of my past. It's unbelievable, but whatever I did in life, I really enjoyed. And that's the most important thing, is to enjoy what you're doing. I thank my 2 granddaughters for all the work and effort they've done for this special day. They have really done a fabulous job, and I really want to thank them from the bottom of my heart.
You're welcome. I'm left-handed, so I had to go the other way. Okay, Grandpa, I have such great memories from childhood growing up on the house on Grove Street in Westfield, and I know Tiffany would agree. I remember you cooking us breakfast and walking our dog Hondo, and I even remember the blinker sound in the car late at night when you drove Grandma and Tiffany and I back from the Casa for Italian Culture in Newark. And you were really a legend there with all your keys, and there must have been like 50 of them on the key ring with you walking around, and you were always orchestrating, and you were in charge and busy directing people, and everyone was always looking for you, and you handled the big pipe organ there in the center, and the band, and you were running around always managing the place, and you were even king of the Carnival one year, and there's a picture of him when he was king of the Carnival. And I remember just running around there as kids with Angela and Vinny Stefanelli and having every drink in the soda fountain and mixing them all up. We even remember the whiskey fountain, the big whiskey sour fountain that we used to drink from even as kids back then. It was just open, so we liked the fountain. And then recently, all the adventures to Ellis Island and the shore, Atlantic City, the Sunset Diner, Snuffy's, where we are today, St. Anne's Feast, the Tricky Tray, the St. Joseph's Table, the Ham Barbecue, the Club Holiday Pizza Party, and more, and so much more. And thank you for all of your wisdom and all that you've done for us, and you are Dr. Froelich. And we really love our morning email exchanges and your sense of humor and your positive can-do attitude all the time and your easygoing nature, your personality. We always know what the weather will be. We always dress accordingly. Tiffany always gets her boots out. And we always know what you have planned for the day and where you stand on politics. That's always very clear. And you've given me and Tiffany a lot of great advice, and a lot of people here, and even people who couldn't be with us today. But you're people's mentors, you're our mentor, and we're really grateful for that. Thank you for all of it and more. And we're so happy to celebrate this tremendous milestone of 90 years with you, your family, and your friends. And thank you, everybody, for coming here today. This is obviously Grandpa's favorite place and the only place for him. But thank you for being here to celebrate your friend, your father, and your mentor. And we'll all get together again and do it for the 100th birthday. and as the Italians say, Gin-don. And as Grandpa says, salute. And we love and God bless you.
Thank you. Amen.
There's mobility issues. Hey, to walk, the fat boulder uses a walker. But its water is worth it. And for those of you who are not hams, in the ham community we have a term, it's called an elmer. An elmer is someone who assists the newbies on how to do things and how to do them right. I was president of ETS for a while. Walter helped me with that. More than you can imagine, you know. I had a tendency to shoot from the hip. There are a couple of people in this room, but Walter sort of leads the list of people who have forgotten more than I'll ever know. Walter, it is a privilege to know you. It's a privilege to be your friend. And there's a lot of love in this room for you. Thank you.
Hi, Grandpa. Good afternoon, everyone. I see familiar faces and I see new faces. But old and new, we all share one common important bond. We all have had the honor of knowing Grandpa, Walter. So as such, we know that he gives great advice, great insights, and great solutions from tech issues to life issues. I would like to share with you that I know he also gives great hugs. Thank you, Grandpa. Happy birthday.
Peter's coming up to say a few words to you. Okay, Peter Panos, everyone.
Hi, my connection with Walter is through the Theater Pipe Organ organizations that we both belong to. Walter, a lot of people probably aren't aware of this, but Walter is one of the founding members, one of the founders and charter members of the Garden State Theater Organ Society, who maintain and repair and restore pipe organs that are still playable in theaters around the state. One of the organs Walter worked on for many years was in Galway, the Galway Theater, which now is the Union County Performing Arts Center. Well, I followed Walter as president of the Garden State Theater Organ Society, but our friendship goes far beyond that. Walter, besides the electronics and everything, Walter is a premier organ technician. He could repair anything. And Walter taught myself and numerous others in the theater organ world how to maintain and repair Wurlitzer pipe organs and other assorted things. So I've developed a lifelong love of pipe organs and learned a lot about them from tutorage of Walter J. Froelich. And I just want to say on behalf of my brother and myself, and actually on behalf of all the theater organ enthusiasts, Walter, you are a treasure to the theater organ world, and we just appreciate everything you've done. And thank you so much, and enjoy your 90th birthday, and I agree very much with Kendall and Tiffany. We'll be back for the 100th.
To say a few words. I know you said some words before, but you have more to say?
I will get up.
Okay.
I can't sit too long here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's no
We
good.
need to keep the
It's no
blood
good.
flowing, right?
It's no good for anybody to sit.
Yeah. Grandpa has new shoes today.
What's in that orange juice?
Okay, the moment has arrived. Now I have to say a few words, and I wish to thank you all for your presence here today. And it's only true friends that really show up for an occasion like this. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I especially want to thank my two granddaughters here,
Yes.
who spent so many hours planning this special event. And of course, you know, you've heard some people call me Dr. Burdick. So, you know, for the occasion, I thought maybe I better bring my
That's good.
I mean, I wouldn't be a doctor without it.
Wow.
It's a little bit of humor, folks. I have to do that once in a while. Keep alive. Let people know I'm still alive. We all have to have a good sense of humor. It's very important in life. You know, you just can't go walking around with a sad face all the time. Cheer up. Make other people happy too. But like I said, I really want to thank my two granddaughters for all their work that they've really done. And it's really a surprise to me how much they have done and what I've seen here today. They kept it a secret from me.
We had a task list since January. I know, you keep looking at it.
And hearing about my past, it brings back old memories, but I don't think about the past. I always look forward to the future. And of course, because I have driving limitations today, I have to stay at home most of the time, and I'm busy working on a workbench all the time. I try to keep my brain very active, which is very important when you get older. You just can't read books or sit around and watch television. And my advice is always to have the older people do crossword puzzles where they have to use their brain. And they will not wind up with dementia or Alzheimer's in most cases. So that's my advice to everybody here today. And just remember that as you get older, it is very important. So then again, I want to thank all of those that have come especially my two daughters here from Ohio, made a special trip for the special occasion. Which I haven't seen in 10 years because that was the last time I was able to drive out to Ohio. And it's really nice to see them and how they've grown and aged. I really can't see much difference from the last time I saw them, really. And that was 10 years ago.
Yes, they're very beautiful.
And of course, I'm very blessed to be able to reach this age. My family, they all died in their early 80s, but he had cancer at that time. So I am the oldest son, and I still have one brother left. And he's the youngest in the family, and his birthday was the day before mine. And he was 81. So there's only two of us left in my family. But I'm very fortunate that I've been able to reach this point in life. Of course, my grandmother was 96 when she passed. So hopefully I have her genes. And again, I want to thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the festivities today. I'll be looking forward to seeing you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To the cake. Okay. Okay, the saying on the cake is happy 90th birthday to a real ham. That's a double meaning.
You ready? You gonna lead us into happy birthday?
Yep.
Yeah. Ready to sing?
Ready?
Yeah, ready?
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Walter. Happy birthday to you. Yay! How old are you now?
Hold on. You gotta cut the first piece.
Grandpa, now's the time to
You gotta cut, just make a cut right here. You gotta cut the first piece. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. With whipped cream, yes. Okay, very good. All right.
This is whipped cream cake.
Yes, it is. Yeah. You want me to say that?
So people that are diabetic, they don't have to worry.
Great.